Hello, friends. Welcome and welcome back to Eight Moon Phases. My name is Chivis, and today's still Sunday. The video for today just went up about half an hour ago, and I have continued to work a little bit on the bunny. I went to get some dinner, and now I have completed both ears. So this is where we currently are. I hold these up. I know I should probably be sewing them as I go, but I like to just leave everything for the end. But this is where we are so far. It's looking very cute. Again, it's going to have a little daisy crown on here. Um, I'll probably throw up the image a little bit so you guys can see or have a reminder of what we are working on. I was going to work on the legs, which is what is next in the pattern. However, I have to finish the yearbook for our school. I was in charge of it and I have procrastinated as I usually do. I put the pro in procrastination all the time. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break on crocheting and I'm going to go ahead and get moving on that. It needs to be done or need it to be done. I don't even know. I think I scheduled it for the week before spring break or Friday before spring break. So I may still have a week. We shall see. We shall see. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on that then to get as much done as I can ASAP. And then be able to get back to the legs of the bunny. The head and the body are the biggest forms. So I already have the head done. I have the ears. The legs don't seem to be that long. I think it's like a little ball, and then the little tube that connects to the body. As well as the arms are the same. So it would just be that the next, I think, thing of volume would be the body and then the little romper that I have to make. But I feel confident that we should have this done by Tuesday. Tuesday to deliver on Wednesday. Um, I think I have to stay late tomorrow at work. We have a meeting, staff meeting, and then I think that's it. I know that we get out on Friday, students get out on Thursday. And if I remember correctly, we should be out half day on Friday. But I still have not decided if I'm going somewhere or where I'm going, and when. Most likely, yes. However, I don't know when or where. First part of the week or second part of the week. I usually don't do a full week. I miss my bed. I like to sleep in my bed. But I shall see. I'll give you guys updates as I go. I really need to get started on working on that yearbook. So I'm back. Before I go, while I'm working on that, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe. Enable that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time that I upload a video. If at any point throughout this video you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button. It is free and it helps a lot. Okay, now I'm leaving. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, it is Monday today, and I just want to give you guys a quick update of where we currently are. Last time you guys saw, we had a head. We now have 2 ears, and we have 2 legs. Last night I was working on the yearbook for the school. It is due on Friday. Technically, I think it was due last Friday, but nobody needs to know. It'll get done. So I am currently working on that. Well, was working on that last night, and then I went to bed this morning. At work regular. I came back, and now I have been working on this bunny. I'm gonna get started with the body, and then after that we just have the 2 arms. Yes, we still have to make the little dress, and then just the little crown that goes on the head, and it should be done. It is currently 8:00 p.m. So I'm gonna try to get at least the body and the arms done today. And then that way tomorrow I just have to make the crown and the dress. So it should be ready for Wednesday. I need to hurry because I also need to finish these. That is also a priority. So I may be pulling long nights these next couple of days just so I can get these done. I don't want to disappoint the kiddos. So I know. Usually I don't work on the weekends, or I things happen, like the nap that I took yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and I'm like, I should have used that time to work on something, or I'll be sitting here just scrolling through whatever, and then I remember like, oh my gosh, I have to get to work because I have things that I need to be done. So body, hopefully, and arms today, assembly tomorrow, dress, and headband. Hopefully it is done by tomorrow. Again, that way we can turn it in on Wednesday. That way it'll leave me all of Wednesday to be able to finish the rest of the keychains, which are still quite a bit. But, oh well. It'll get done. It needs to get done. So if not, I was thinking of, I didn't want to ship them because expensive, and I'm not gonna go around and deliver them to the kids. Definitely not. But I mean, if all else fails, I'll tell the kids that I will have them by the time we get back from break. If that is the case, I don't want to just deliver a few and not the rest, so they won't feel bad. So we'll see. I still owe my other class. I have 2 groups. My second group, I was gonna buy them chips, and I haven't. I need to make my way to the store again before Thursday. So, yeah, we have a lot to do. Let's continue working then. Again, I'm gonna work on the body, and then it's only 23 rounds. The head was 31, I believe, so it shouldn't take as long as the head. Arms are very, very short. Arms are, I believe, only... Where's my mouse? Here it is. 16 rounds, only 1 increase, and the rest of it is like a tube. So, all right, let's get going. All right, now I've busted out the mic. So the other audio might be a little bit low, but it has been about an hour-ish, a few breaks in between, but finished the body. We have the head. We have the ears, right? And we have the legs. So now we are just needing to do the arms, and that'll be done. I am going to finish the arms tonight. I probably won't update you guys until tomorrow. And I think I'm going to take the yarn to start on the skirt or the little jumper for the dress tomorrow. That way I can get a head start, possibly during lunch, maybe during my prep period at work. But I do want to get it done by tomorrow. That way I have the time to work on the keychains tomorrow and Wednesday. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for tonight, but I will update you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I've pieced it all together and may have had somewhat of an advancement or progress on the little jumper. But I'll see you guys tomorrow with an update. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our bunny. She is now done. She has 2 arms, her little feet sees down at the bottom. She has her beautiful little jumper that crosses on the back, and her little daisy crown. Little blush on the cheeks, and she is done. What do you guys think? I am very, very pleased with how it turned out. There's like the perfect chunkiness, everything. I think I want to make another one. Maybe a different combination of colors, but I think it turned out very cute. So that is a project completed. Tomorrow I am going to focus on working on the keychains. They need to be done. Hopefully I get them done. I haven't worked on them at all, so we still have the same 5 completed, and we have most of them in parts, which means we still have to assemble them, but it'll get done. Again, if it doesn't, kids know that I will give it to them before right after break anyway, so that gives me an extra week. That might end up being the deal, but I am going to try my best to get them done. I feel a little bit guilty because I haven't had time to work on any of my embroidery or cross stitch, which sets me a little bit behind. But again, This is a schedule that I have set for myself. So, am I really behind? In my mind, I am. But at least this thing is done. It is finalized. I do need to work on a sewing project that somebody asked me for, but I just haven't had a chance to get around to it. But hopefully this week that is coming up, I get a chance to work on that. Ooh, time. But all right. So I will see you guys tomorrow with an update on the keychains. I will let you guys know my final decision if I'm going to be able to finish them or if they're going to have to be put off till after we come back from break. With that said, I will settle for the night. It is about 9 o'clock. I still have to finish the yearbook, but that'll be something for tomorrow. Anyway, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So today is Thursday. I didn't get a chance to record yesterday. Got a little bit busy. Therefore, I also did not get to work on the keychains. But I did speak to the kids. I did let them know that as soon as we got back from break, they would be ready for them. So they were very understanding. They know that it takes some time. So they were good with it. I did get a little bit of time to work on a few of the embroidery projects that we are currently working on. I am very behind on the owl, but I have started working on these like the lines, the linear parts. For there, I'm gonna probably move to the wing, the tail, flowers we've done before, so they're pretty simple to do. And then just the remainder would be the body and the legs. So hopefully we can get this one knocked out soon in these next few days. And then we're gonna move on to the next one. I'm assuming they're gonna start the next one tomorrow because they, for the most part, everybody have everybody has finished the owl, or had finished the owl by Monday ish. And no, I don't talk to them. I just see what they post in a group that they have. So, but yes, I'm quite behind on this one, and I'm quite behind on the other project that I'm currently working on. But I have a week. I have a week coming up. Tomorrow is the last day for me. Hopefully, it will still be half a day. That way, I can come home, take a little nap, and then get crafting. I think the next video is going to be the quilt one, which I'm very excited about. And there's about 2 more weeks before the next moon cross stitch update. A few things that I want to tackle this week that I will be off. Again, I might take a small road trip of maybe two days. I usually try to do it at the beginning of the week or the end of the week so it doesn't cut through the middle. But I'm going to try to do it at the beginning of the week. I still don't know. I have friends in that I might want to go visit, but I don't know. I'm still debating. What I want to do for break. But anyway, that is going to be it for today. We did finish our beautiful bunny, which I have already delivered. Client was very, very happy and pleased. So that makes me happy. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.